A new build has just been released for Sim Update number 2 beta for Flight Simulator 2024. Is this the final build? Let's roll the intro, and after that we will figure that out. Approximately an hour ago, a new build of Sim Update number 2 has been released. It bumps up the version to version 1.4.13.0. One thing about this update is that the number of fixes is really kept to a minimum, which could mean that this could be the release candidate or maybe even the GA version of Flight Simulator Update number 2. Also looking at the, let's say, originally planned date, which was the end of April for this update, we're coming very close to that, and due to some, let's say, days like Easter, it could be that they're trying to push this out really soonish, maybe? Well, let's see. But first go to the release notes, right? First of all, there's that leaderboard which still has been separated, but for those who are watching this channel on a regular base, it's not a surprise, right? So what they did is they separated the leaderboard for the live build and the beta builds. And also they made all career specializations available for those who are participating in the beta. Once you're going to the live build, you likely won't be able to do that anymore. Then there's the FAQs, which is nothing new. But then we're going to the real fixes. First of all, the general bug fixes, which contains only one fix, and that's a potential crash in initial loading when a safe boot pop-up disappears. This is a very special one, and I would say I didn't encounter it, but maybe you did. So if that's the case, then try to reproduce it and let Asobo know if the issue has been fixed. Then the second one is for the EFB, the electronic flight bag. They made a change, so they fixed usage of the EFB tag in the panel.cfg when it was not a sim attachment. So very specific fix. I'm not sure what this means, but looks like that there were some issues with the EFB, which is now also being fixed. And then those who are playing virtual reality, also some good news, because there's a fix for a random crash when switching to VR with dev mode and smart docking system activated. Again, this is very specific because normally you wouldn't play in dev mode, at least I wouldn't recommend to do it, but it could be that you might need it, especially if you're in the developer part of Flight Simulator. If we're scrolling down, we see some other fixes, but that mainly has to do again with the developer mode, which is specifically created for developers for new aircraft, new airports, new scenery, etc. So we will not go to it. SDK, also not a lot of fixes, right? There's an exporter, also for developers, so we're also not going to go to it. So a small number of fixes is there now for Sim Update number 2 beta, which bumps up again the version to version 1.4.13.0. Is this the final one? Well, we will probably know within a few days, so keep an eye on my channel and you will see it once it's available. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next time.